All right, so this is the work from home list. No matter what, if you're a butcher, you can't work, you're out of work, you need some cash fast. Some of them pay kind of quick, some of them are like every 2 weeks. But first app is GigSpot. They have tons of jobs through them for phone calls in pretty much every state in the US. Plus, they have a lot of like in person. Some you might go. Can't really tell you about any of them because otherwise they can cancel my account, but I can just tell you where to go. Secret Shopper, check them out as well. Most of the jobs, either if they're in person, are about $30 to like 100. On average, it'll be about 30 to 50. If it's through a phone call, it'll be like 6 to 50, depending on what you're doing. But usually they'll tell you how to do it and everything else like that, and they'll give you like all the tools and the tips. You'll take tests, you'll take all types of different things like that to get certified per company so that you can work for them. They'll typically pay you through PayPal or direct deposit, some by mail. But yeah, you use GigSpot, Secret Shopper, Observer, Be My Eye. Be My Eye and Observer are mainly ones where you're doing like mystery hunts. So you want to go places where there's not a lot of traffic typically going to the store because they're usually going to be the places that are going to be fully stocked. So you're going to be able to find the product. And what is it? IPSO, Secret Shop as well. Those ones, they have a lot of jobs, but some of those are a bit harder just for the fact that like you have to be in the store longer doing bigger like scan jobs. But there's a lot that they have. There's also Presto Shopper where you're going in like reviewing gas stations, you're reviewing phone shops, you're doing reviews for companies on phone calls, whatever else like that. You're doing all types of different visits. Most of these you don't have to go and identify that you work with any company, and they'll tell you the direct way how to go and handle it. They'll give you chances to make referrals and get paid through them and stuff like that and all that type of good stuff. But let's see what else we got. Then we got the websites, Sassy Shopper Network. Now that's going to be like the main weapon for you because that one will connect you with hundreds of companies with thousands of jobs. And a lot of these correspond like with each other. So it's like a lot of times you'll be doing the same thing over and over again. It's easy work, but like even when you study for the test and for the certifying, they'll give you all the tools and everything to come up. There's ATH as well. They do a lot of banks and a lot of like other stuff like that. Sinclair Metrics. You'll get like offers to go and try out restaurants and they'll reimburse you or hotels and stuff like that. Then we got Play to Earn. So these ones you can do offers, you can do surveys, you can do games. Okay, so you go like Inbox Dollars. Their highest game right now is Goblin Woods, and it's paying 3K. On average, though, it's gonna be 35 to maybe like 300 on them, like the highest about 5 to 700. Swag bucks, same thing as well, but they also make it to where you can go and you can link into other sites that'll also go and pay you, and they'll all go and just link to that one account. There's Freecast, there's Scrambly. Scrambly's a little bit lower, but most of the ones on 8 Dollars and like Swag bucks, they pay between every 30 days and every 60 days. On Scrambly, they'll pay between every week to every 30 days. I mean, not like they'll pay, that's the completion time that you usually get for the games if you're playing them. But once they can go and verify what you've done, usually on Scrambly, it takes about a day, maybe 2 days. They'll go and verify it, and then you'll be able to get your money. On Inbox Stars and like Swag Bucks, sometimes it's going through multiple partners, so it'll take a bit longer, but you'll still get your money. But it's usually up to like 10 or 14 days at the longest for someone to be verified. Cash Giraffe, Cash Kick, Misplay. Now you gotta be careful with because that one's more based off of your play time, not based off your levels. All these other ones are based off of your levels. So when you're looking for the games, look for games that are more skill oriented instead of luck oriented. Because if you get the slots, yeah, there's a chance you could come up. But I had a game like on Misplay where I had won billions on it, right? But if I went by levels, like on Swag Bucks or something else like that, I would have already won the $600. Whereas on there, I gotta just keep playing to go and get my points up there. And then there's my Cashery. Those are like a lot lower ones. They're usually between like $1 and like $100, but they're not that hard. They're usually easy games. A lot of them are idle. Like they got idle Bank Tycoon and Bitcoin Miner, where you'll mine real Bitcoin and stuff like that. You can make you a wallet through CBD, and then they'll go and they'll be able to hold that. You can use that to take the stuff out. And then these are how I know how to build on these sites. So on Twitch, they have a use that clip button where you can go and make clips, right? So you'll go to the clips and you'll make them in vertical and you'll make them in horizontal. You'll share them to your story, and then it'll give you an option like in the little green dots on the side where you can go and share it on other sites. So most times, if you don't know, horizontal is the one that's mainly being pushed. So you want to go and put that out there, but you also want to put out the horizontal because there's a lot of people that might watch it on tablet or computer or something. So you want them to be able to see it in that widescreen mode. But you'll go and do that, and then you'll go and you'll share it on the different places. So you can share it on TikTok, IG, you can share it on Facebook, X, all those different places. Then, and also too, hashtags really don't matter. It's really all about the wording. The wording is what's going to go and get you found and get you, discovered by whoever you're trying to discover. But you also want to go and try to make you a link tree or something else like that, something that's searchable on like Google, because the more that gets searched, the higher you're going to come up in those Google results. So that right there will help you win easily. Then there's Blogger. Okay, so if say you're a streamer, or say you're a new content creator, and you're working hard, putting in hours in videos, and it's not working out for you, right? You can go and post snippets of them on your main sites and then post the full videos on Blogger and use AdSense. In AdSense, you can go and make ads that are, curated. So say you run a gaming channel, you do stuff where they're selling controllers or they're selling gamer fuel or whatever the hell else shit like that. So that right there, they'll go and say you have people that want to go and give to your site because they love following you, but they can't donate. You can have them click on the site, so now you get paid per click. But there's a lot of other things that can go into that as well. Okay, TikTok. This is gonna be like one of the best ways you can go and get brand no, it's gonna be one of the ways, yeah, where you can get like followed by brands and stuff like that. But make a Scoops and make a Lemonade because they both link to your TikTok. So when you post, it'll post to both of these sites. Now you have two more sites that are bringing in you traffic, and these are very high traffic like sites. So that right there will get you tons of followers, and then Lemonade doesn't really have a monetization program, so you would send them to your TikTok. Whereas Scoops has the same program just like TikTok. So that right there, you'll be able to build two creator fund program. And Scoops, they put some wild shit on there, so I don't think you'll get canceled, whatever the hell you do. So pretty sure you can say whatever and they wouldn't give a damn. Use mass following and follow for follow. Put it in the search results. Look up all the posts for those. Like all the comments, and whoever follows you back, you follow them every 3 days. Check and see who's unfollowed you. Unfollow them. Okay, keep it regular because that otherwise you're just gonna have a whole bunch of people that have like 40,000 followers and shit like that liking your comment, but they're never gonna follow you. Because they might only follow like 9,000 people, but they're just gonna follow and unfollow you and just keep doing that shit. Support your followers as well. Okay, yeah, you can't support everybody, but when you see somebody shit, like it, comment, share it, tag yourself in it, or tag no, don't do that. Like, comment, and like share it, because it'll help them come up farther. Also, to post at least 10 videos of any product that you use that you can find on TikTok Shop or whatever else. That will 9 times out of 10 get you into the TikTok Shop program where you have to get 5,000 followers. I'm only saying this because I've seen 4 or 5 creators that I know personally that have done this and it's worked for them. But you'll go and post those and you'll save like 3 of them in your top 3, like clipping them and stuff. And you go and you keep switching those around. Most times, 9 times out of 10, TikTok will see that and they'll see people are liking, commenting, and sharing it. And then that right there, they'll usually send you a message and tell you get into the program early. If not, like usually between I've seen between 1,100 and like 1,900 followers till like 3,000. Also, what is it? Post TikTok games because you can play the TikTok games, which will help you come up in the search results. But then you can also download them and you can go and share them on all your other sites and keep your TikTok watermark on the corner so they know what site to go to. Also, to put all this into a link tree because if you're just doing gaming or like most regular stuff, Linktree will let you go and get into a pay-per-click program, plus make a shop where people go and buy anything. You get paid commissions. Okay. Also, too, for TikTok, the FYP page, whatever rules they tell you is a lie. All you have to do is use the clip that button, make those clips, post like 100 of those clips or whatever in a week. You'll literally get into the FYP page. Even if your traffic diminishes, you're still going to be in the FYP, because if 100 videos get liked by one person, and that one person comes from 50 different places, 50 different types of algorithms, that right there is going to go show TikTok that you're liked in a lot of different places by a lot of different types of spaces. So that right there will get you in there. And also, to the FYP page is not guaranteed that you're going to become viral. It just guarantees that you're going to be one of the first things that hits people's page. I'm telling you right now, I have tons of posts where they're only 40 views to maybe 100 views, but they stay in the FYP for like a month to 3 months, because it's not about how viral it goes. It's about if you're actually getting real engagement on the post. If you're getting real engagement, it's showing them that they took the time to watch it, like it, comment on it, and share it. So now someone else can do that same thing. And if they do that, it creates a trend. But then also, if you're on YouTube, post 5 shorts and post 3 videos, okay? That right there shows YouTube what kind of content you make. Then like, comment, follow on at least 10 videos of 10 different creators. Now it shows YouTube what you like. Now it tells YouTube who to put you out to so that they can find you or that they can meet you. I literally have met people like my homeboy from in Job Corps. I ain't seen this fool in 10 years. And he showed up on my YouTube and shit like that. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And it's only because like we all move in the same circles, like we're all doing welding. So I put up like a lot of construction stuff. But those are my little tips and tricks, how to come up, work from home, and then, oh yeah, here. So this is the way that you can get up working with brands and not have to go out fucking, being desperate for it. So there's Noise, where they'll have you make a video, you get 1,000 views or whatever else, you get paid a percentage, just like TikTok does. They have it to where you can either show your face or you cannot. Okay, they have Maverly. Maverly will put you in with tons of brands easily the second you go and get on there. There's Referral Factory, and then there's some other ones too. I just forgot them. These are what I'm going off of memory. And then streaming services that'll give you free promo that'll boost your visibility worldwide. So this is TG. They'll post you on 15 different networks across the world. Like most of my top people were from Brazil, Japan, or France and Germany. So when you go and you do it, it'll tell you all your results. It'll tell you people that stayed. It'll do all that type of stuff. But the difference is you can control your promotion. So say you want to be put out to 50 viewers. If you can bring the energy, or you can go and your gaming is the fire, like you're really into your stuff, or your energy is just bringing people in, you can easily get 50 viewers. The highest I've had, I think, it's like 96. Okay, but you can put that up there, and then you can turn it on and off when you want. And like I said, it gives you full metrics, like full analytics of everything that's going on, so you know exactly where you're hot, through what sites, who stayed, who didn't, who speak English, who's seen on subtitles, how many views, blah blah blah, all that type of stuff. But if you go and you look, if you go and like, if you like them, I think, or follow them or something on a couple of sites, they'll give you a free promo, and then you can go and use that to get affiliate. So you could go and just put it on, or they get the 50 followers or whatever else. Put your account on like 5 or put it on 10, and then you just go and talk and chat with the people, and it'll go and get you enough to get affiliate. But that's a free way to get affiliate. That's also a way that you can go and fund your career if you're trying to be a streamer, or you're trying to work from home, or you're trying to build a business. These are all guaranteed ways that will bring you money, no matter what state you live in the U.S. I don't know how if you works outside the U.S., but I know in the U.S., any state you live in, these will all work. And also to say this, say you don't have the rights to stream on YouTube yet, or most other sites. Most of them, they have RTMP, which is where you can go and grab the streamer key and the streamer URL, and you can stream on like YouTube and other places. I don't think X, you can't do it unless you subscribe, but like I think plasma streaming works with Kick, and yeah. So that's where you can stream before you have the right to stream, and then get that access. That's how you can get Twitch affiliate, or affiliate on like some other ones. This is also how you can go and stream on most other sites if you don't have the access as well. Also, too, if you want to build yourself super easy and super quickly, stream on Beagle or stream on LiveMe. Just for the fact that when you stream on there, they put more people in your room for like every 20 minutes to every hour. They'll add more people. They'll give you a number on the side that'll let you know what space you are in the set of rooms. So if you just stay going on, you stay streaming, you're gonna go and rise up through there on your on like what is it on your casting. Like you'll get visibly noticed by tons of people and you'll meet tons of streamers. But then also too as well, you can get paid for calls through them, and you can use it to send them to any of your other sites as well. And most times people do follow for follower, or so if you're not having luck with that on TikTok, you can easily get it through there and you can find people to network with. And it's free to do, and it works everywhere. They have regular streaming, they have virtual streaming, they have gaming streaming, they have all that type of stuff. Also, as well with X Screen Recorder, you can do webcams. So you can go and you can hit the webcam button and you can do cam and cam. So if you want to do reaction videos, or say you want to do gaming and fitness or whatever else to draw people from different algorithms, you would be able to do that. So you could work out in the back and then you could have the game going on, or you could go and if you want to do mukbang, you could be eating in one video while you're playing a play to earn and making money on there, and then taking that clip. Like even if you don't have a computer, just use another phone, go to the desktop version, and then clip that, share that clip on 4 or 5 of your different sites. Now you're in 4 or 5 different places while you're streaming, while you're making money through an app, while you're making a cam, which is going to put you in more algorithms, which is going to help you build and grow. But yes, these are my ways to come up that are free, easy, they're for everyone. All you have to do for most of them is have a phone that actually is on, but some of these you can do, well, for the work from home, some of those you have to have service. Some you can do just off of Wi-Fi, but all the other stuff you can do off of Wi-Fi. And then say even your phone doesn't have a lot of memory, you can download My Boy Lite, and it's a GBA emulator to where you can go and download the games, and all that stuff's less than 100 megabytes, and you could have 20 or 30 games on there that you could stream on Twitch and all that and other places. And they'd be games that people aren't normally watching, and games that people aren't normally watching is what Twitch and all that will push people towards. But yeah,